SOQET makes it easy to create and or manage quests and objectives in your video games. In order to get started using SOQET in your video game project, you must create a story and open it up in the editor window. Next step is to create objectives and quests as you need for your game. I can add as many objectives as I want and as many quests as I want as well. You should not forget to save. So I'm just going to add 2 objectives and 2 quests here as well. Well, I deleted the previous story that we just created, which was right here, because I already have a more descriptive story, which is called the default story. So after opening it, I have a tutorial objective and collecting coins objective as well. So the most important feature of SOQET is the ability to communicate with other game systems in your game. You can communicate with other game systems through event subscription and unsubscription. You've got the on-start story event here and on story completed here. And I've also got other objectives and quests inside the story. I can subscribe using the Unity inspector, or I can subscribe by writing code. I've written code already right here. So the tutorial quests or objective, they are subscribed to here on enable and on disable. So I want to complete the press the directional keys to move quests. It's easier working with SOQET when you're in the inspector. You can work on it in the inspector or you can open it up in here and work here as well. Depends on you. But I can copy the quest that I want and I can paste the quest here. So the quest is in a particular objective. So you have to be sure about that. And if you want to run a method, you can add the method here. So the player movement script will be notified whenever this quest is completed. It happens in the mouse. Oh no, I didn't subscribe to anything here, but I subscribed to collect the universal coins and the coin spawner script. So this is how you subscribe, and when you subscribe, make sure you unsubscribe as well. Okay, it's here. Make sure you unsubscribe to it as well. Very important. So well, the next step to follow is completing the player quests. It's very important. So all subscribers are automatically notified of the status of the quest or the objective or the story. For example, you remember I want to complete the tutorial quest. So I'm gonna have to call this method with the correct objective and the correct quest. The same thing for the mouse look as well. I'm gonna complete the player quest once I'm able to move the mouse. As you remember, I subscribed in the subscription. Once you start the move tutorial, I want to disable the mouse look. And once I've completed the move tutorial, I want to enable it after. So once I'm able to move it, I'm going to complete the mouse look tutorial and head over to the coin spawner, which I will first run the unstart red coin quest, which will instantiate this. Then on the red coin, once I enter the trigger of the red coin, I'm going to spawn I'm going to complete the red coin quest. And it goes on like that until I've completed the whole story. So I'm just going to quickly test it right here. I'm going to close this. Yeah, so right now the current quest is to move around. As you can see, I cannot move the mouse. So first step is moving around. Good, I'm able to move. So the next quest is move the mouse now. So once I move the mouse, the objective has completed and I move on to the next objective. So here, collect the red coin. The coin is on the ground. It spawned it automatically once the quest started. So once I collect it, I complete that quest and I start the next quest and I thereby spawn the yellow coin. So here it is. So green coin, and there you go. So congratulations, I've completed the game. The last thing I wanted to show you is as you can see here, they were gray before, but now it's green, which means I've completed the whole quest, the whole objective and the quest as well. I can also inspect it using the Unity inspector and see the story is completed and each objective is completed as well.